Hey there, Jake from the review board. Ordered a Concept2 Bike Erg. We were on a waiting list for a couple months. Ordered it on December 20th. Just got here today, December 27th. Pretty quick considering the holiday transport times. Getting ready to open it and see what's inside and then put this thing together for you. Step one is taking the casters and attaching it to the front leg assembly using 4 fasteners. Notice the yellow marks on those, which are different. They're the same size, but there's 4 unmarked ones that'll be used in step 11. So we're using the fasteners with the yellow marks for the first 10 steps. Make sure to align the holes. There's only one correct way to do this. And then fasten it with the provided screwdriver and fasteners. Get everything lined up, start all the fasteners before tightening all the way down. We have now assembled the front leg with the casters to the front post. Moving on to step 2, we are taking the rear legs, rear foot pads, and attaching it to the bike seat with the saddle on it to do the back. Same 4 yellow fasteners, line up the holes and hand tighten everything. Step 3, we're gonna take the foam out of the chassis right there and take the seat and the leg that we just put together from step 2 and hand tighten 4 fasteners to line up right there. Make sure to just hand tighten only these 4 fasteners, because then in step 4, we have to put 2 more fasteners in there and we need a little wiggle room to make sure we line everything up properly. Now for step 4, take the 2 fasteners, line up, move everything so that we hand tighten those. And once everything's lined up, now lock it down by hand as tight as you can. All 6 of those fasteners. Now that's together. Starting to resemble a bike here. Now for step 5, we're gonna take this saddle and use the styrofoam packing labeled D to insert the saddle into that spot to help us hold it upright so we can work on it as one person. I just want to point out that that's smartly engineered by Concept2. They've thought of everything. With the flywheel being on this side, it would be heavy this way, but then the styrofoam sticks out that way as a counterbalance. So this thing's pretty sturdy. So this will lead us into step 6. Okay, all right, step 6, we are gonna take the monitor cable that's tucked down in the front of the chassis, and we're gonna put it through that little notch right there so it doesn't get pinched when we put the leg assembly on. So just make sure that it's down in there and out of the way and flush, so that way when we go to step number 7, we don't pinch that cable. Okay, for step 7, we are gonna take the front leg assembly that we put together in step 1 with the casters, and we're gonna attach it to the front of the bike. Make sure the 4 holes are facing you and the casters are facing up when you put it onto the bike, and then line holes up. Now to complete step 7, we are going to use our last 2 fasteners with the yellow marks on it, and then there were 2 longer fasteners provided, the only 2 in the packaging. Those are going to go, the longer ones go in this hole and this hole. The shorter fasteners with the yellow go in the 2 lower outer holes. And then you hand tighten everything, make sure everything's lined up, and then use your screwdriver and tighten it all the way. Wasn't too hard, but you do have to fish around for the long holes, the long fasteners, to find the holes on the other side of the leg. Just took a few extra seconds to line it up and then tighten everything down. After step 7, go ahead and lower the bike to its standard position. Step 8 is taking the handlebar assembly and inserting it into the handlebar post. Okay, so you have this configuration. Short handles up, longer handles down towards the seat of the bike. Then you're just going to slide that through there and go on to step 9. Step 9, we're going to take our trusty PM5 and insert that into the handlebar stem that we just inserted into the handlebar post. We're not going to fasten it quite yet, but we're going to just line those holes up close and then go on to step 10. Finish popping that into place. Step 10, we're going to unroll the monitor cable and then we're going to thread it through. There's a little clip here and we're just going to take this up the side, put that back there behind it, and then this is going to run up to plug into the back of our PM5. Step 11, we're going to take the monitor cable and it's got indentations that's going to face down so that the head of the fasteners can sit in there flush, and we're going to take it up under there and attach it right there with 2 of the fasteners that do not have the yellow patch on it. We are going to continue with step 11. After mounting the monitor cable at the bottom, go ahead and take the other 2 fasteners without the yellow patch and go ahead and tighten that down. And to finish step number 11, take the monitor cable and plug it right in there to the PM5. Step number 12 is threading the right side pedal into the right side crank arm. The left side already came pre-assembled, so we'll go ahead and do that. Just make sure you are threading it. It's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, so since we're on the right side, we're gonna go right. So we are gonna have to use the long arm of the 6mm L key in order to do this. So you line it up and then you just continue to turn that until it gets tightened down. Make sure you're holding the pedal still as you turn this. And once you get it as much as you can that way, we'll take it and finish tightening it down with the short side. Okay, just make sure you fully tighten that down so that it's flush. And then final step 13 is just setting the handlebar to the height and the depth you like it, and then tighten it down. Okay. If you need to adjust the handlebars, loosen it, adjust it left and right. Same thing with height, up and down. And then just raise it. And then tighten it down right once you get it set to your height. There is the completed assembly of the Concept2 Bike Erg. Hey there, if you got any questions, leave those in the comments section. Please give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more how-to videos, more reviews. I'm going to get on here later, give you my initial review. But so far it looks like a quality piece of equipment. American made, well machined, everything fit together nicely, and it feels pretty sturdy. Hope you have a good day.